Hey everybody, it's Shannon on Complete Country hanging out with Brent Cobb at the Horseshoe Tavern. I know you come from a very musical family, so what's it like, first of all, getting to work with your cousin Dave and having him produce? Is it a good family dynamic? Do you guys butt heads often? Or?
Everybody butts heads with Dave a little bit, but no, not in a bad way. Dave and I didn't grow up together, so it probably makes it, is one reason why the dynamic is okay. He produces similar to the way that I write. You know, it's all spur of the moment and you know, off impulse and lazily, and we don't put a lot of thought into it. We just kind of go with what feels right, you know, what's in the room.
So what is a family occasion in the Cobb family like? Is it just people playing music, hanging around?
We have this cook-off we do the day after Thanksgiving every year. It's my favorite day. I call it Deer Cook-Off Day. And we all get up, take turns picking. We got 2 fire barrels going, and there's about 35 cookers, and
that sounds like
horseshoes are being thrown, and that's what it's like.
Now, I know you did get to debut at the Opry, and it was extremely special because of having a certain member of your family there. And I know, I did hear that you actually delayed opening at the Opry because you wanted to make it special. So tell us a little bit about that and why it was such a great experience for you.
The debut for the Opry was, I was able to have my dad come, and we performed Country Bound, which is a song that he wrote in '92. It was amazing. It was just, I'd had the offer before, and it just felt like I could do it, but does it mean anything, you know, right now? And I didn't know that this was even going to happen a year or 2 later. And then we had the opportunity again to do that song and to have him come sing harmony with me. So it's amazing.
So now the the video for King of Alabama. I have to ask, who is that song about? Because you're a Georgia boy, so is it about a certain someone?
Yeah, there's this guy, Wayne Mills, who he was a friend of mine that I wouldn't know about a quarter of the people that I know now if it had not been for Wayne early on. Wayne was this guy that he was like 6'4". He stood 6'4". He played for the Tide. He played for Alabama football, and you know, people like Blake Shelton and Jamie Johnson would open for Wayne. And he brought them up, kind of. The night of the George Jones tribute show, he and a couple folks were hanging out. They all went down to this bar on Broadway in Nashville, and something got out of hand, and the owner, who was a friend of Wayne's, wound up killing him, and it was just a freak thing that came out of nowhere. I started writing King of Alabama 2 days after this happened because Wayne was a dear friend of mine, and I was thinking about his son. He had a son that he left behind and a wife that he left behind, and my wife was pregnant with our daughter at the time. And it just hit me really hard. I called it the King of Alabama because Adam Hood, who I wound up co-writing the song with after I'd written something to it, he used to, when Wayne was alive, he'd imitate Wayne, and he'd go, "I'm Wayne Mills, by God, I'm the King of Alabama, roll tide."
And were you a part of making the video and choosing the design for it? Because it is super cool. It's not a normal music video that you see.
Well, what I said was I wanted it to be, I told Tom, the illustrator that did the video, animator, I told him that I wanted the intro to Grease.
Which it is.
But on mushrooms. Nailed it.
Yeah, you did. It actually, have you ever heard of the show Bob's Burgers?
Oh yeah, totally.
As soon as it came on, I was like, I swear this is like an episode of Bob's Burgers. They should feature it. So the song's great, and I cannot wait to hear the album. Coming out May 11th, Providence Canyon. This is Brent Cobb on Complete Country.
Never had a thing to prove, he just let the wind take him where it